got it.
Oh, go, mother. Yes.
Oh!
Nice.
Beautiful.
Very nice.
Options, call for it, call for it. Come on, girls. Come on, girls. Good, Diane. Good, Diane. No, no. Get there, get there, get there. Yes. Come on, girls. Run forward. Option, call for it. Give it a run.
Let's go.
Good, good, good.
Nice kick.
That's yours, that's yours. Find your mark, find your mark.
On a player.
Get on her, Diane. Get on her. No, that's actually fucking yours. Attack.
Yeah, you would.
Good fucking.
Nice.
That was not high.
Are we here? Can you hear? I can hear myself. I can hear everybody else. How are we going on the stream?
Nice.
Yeah, but it's fine. So, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another game day here at the beautiful Olympia Park campus. It is pouring down rain. Has been since about 10 a.m. And the game has just started here. So far it is 0-0. It's been a sloppy, wet mess of a game so far. This delay is horrendous. I would rather not do myself. All right. Sienna doing the kicking. That's pressure by the defensive back here. Not really going to anybody. Picked up by Nala. Nala is one of our Egyptian players. Well, her name is Noelle. I call her Nala. Brett balls it up again. We got Riley in the rug, punches it forward, goes to nobody. Berlin's there. Good handball to the pocket, lines up for a kick. Tough angle. Goes across the face for behind on the far side goal. Now, the ball, another kick in for Cat. A good boot. Cloudy is there. Can't quite hold on to it. Ball to the ground. Nala with the pressure. Another ball up from Brett. That's going to be the name of the game today, I feel like, is going to be ball to the ground, ball up. All right, I'm just told that the sound should be there. Celion, if that's how you say your name. This is our first day with our new camera, and it's pouring rain, and I don't know if you know, but rain and electronics don't go so well together. All right. It appears to be a free kick for Ellie, our resident Frankfurt spy. She joined the club earlier in the year after moving from Frankfurt. Been a great player for the club, great energy, good kick in, goes to nobody in particular. Ball's on the ground, no one has it. Good little move from Berlin, off the left foot, ball in the air, no mark, on the ground. The pressure's there, good handball out of it, another handball. Great tackle there from our new member from Leipzig, sorry. First game with the Roos today, looking good so far. She knows where to be. All right, we got a free kick for Riley, the Chicago Ripper, and she's going to take a ripper of a kick here, I presume. Boots it to the right side of the field, goes to nobody. The catcher is there for a good shepherd. Ash gets swallowed up by the crocodiles like she's a bait fish. All right, kick to Berlin for the call, I'm not sure. She kicks it to the far side of the field again, on the ground, slips by everybody. A little slap from Ellie like it's a baby's bottom. Ball on the ground, ball squeaks out, picked up off the boot. Is it going to be marked? No mark. It's impossible to hold on to this thing. It's like a suckling pig. Nala goes flying. She hits her with the WWE elbow. From the top rope, said, give me the belt. Standing on the mark, Berlin backs up for a kick into their own forward line. The defense is running everywhere. The offense is running everywhere. The rain's coming down. High kick. No mark. Great pressure. Ball's on the ground. Another pressured. Tried to get rid of it. Said the post office is closed today. You're going to hold on to this one. Ball is slipping and sliding. You just can't do anything with it in this weather. She just put her in a headlock. That is our Yvonne, our South American sorcerer. Backing up for a big kick from Berlin. She's taking the run. She boots it. Nice kick into the forward line. Bounces out on the full. We got some substitutions coming now. Riley, the Chicago Ripper, is going for a run and swapping out with Fiona. Funnily enough, her boyfriend actually is named Shrek, but not because of the movie. Just happened to be that way. All right, halftime. Halftime here from a cold, sloppy, wet day here in Munich. It's like getting a kiss from a puppy. You know, it's not that bad, but you'd rather have sun. Awesome first half from both sides. Unrelentless pressure from the Roos, per usual. Berlin's not. They're staying in our forward line, but none of the kicks are going through. It is 077 to 000. So Berlin's up a bit. Oh, here we go. Reporting live here from Olympia Park Tomb Field is Brett Killian. It is just a sloppy, disgusting day here in Munich. I want to be at home in my apartment watching the rain come down. But I'm with my friends. We got good food, good beer, and good footy. So we have more coming up in the second quarter of the women's game, not a half like I just thought. And yeah, we'll be starting here shortly. See you guys soon. All right, good to hear the audio's back. Hopefully it's good for the rest of the game. All right, both teams are making their way back out to the field for the second quarter of play. Now, normally we play 2 quarters with three total teams. Hamburg was not able to make it today, so we are gonna play 1 full game from both teams. So this quarter is for all the marbles. The Munich Roos need to get some pressure into the Berlin defensive line. They've been sending it deep on us all day long into the defensive line. Now we've been fighting them valiantly. It's only a matter of time before one of these goals from them sneaks in and becomes a bigger game. So Fiona rucks it up, ball to the ground. Berlin. Can we have Benny move, please? I can't see anything. Berlin picks up a loose ball. Great slap down by Claudia to save a potential goal. You can't teach grit like that. You just know it. All right, kick in from Kat. She's been doing that quite a lot today. Got a couple good leads. Fiona's on the run going back to her swamp. Picked up by Berlin. Oh, picked up by nobody. Slapped forward. Berlin's right there, though. Sienna giving her all she's got. She's become a great player over this season. Is she staying in the game? Oh, what a tough son of a gun. Nala, jingle all the way, stays in the game and takes the kick. A beautiful kick into the forward. Stays in the game and takes the kick. A beautiful kick into the forward line. The Roos are fighting for it. Picked up by Katri, but Berlin's right there to put a hand on it. Ball goes out. Diane turns around, gives it a kick for a behind. Ball goes out. Diane turns around, gives it a kick for a behind. All right, the Roos are finally on the board today. A tough, well-earned behind. From good team footy. After Nala took a brutal hit into the ground, said, I don't need a fucking shoulder. I'll play footy anyway. Then takes a great kick in. Takes a quick kick into the forward line. Katri had her hands on it. Handballed off to Diane. Kick into the forward line. Katri had her hands on it. Handballed off to Diane. And Diane put her boot on it for a behind. And Diane's right there to keep it into our line, into the forward line. But Berlin is right there, too, to answer the door. All right, ball up from Brett. We got Fiona going for the ruck again. He goes up towards our side of the field. It gets tipped. Oh, blocked by us, a soccer kick style, and Berlin is just right there with the pressure. Ball goes on the ground. It's like it's covered in soap. A kick out from Berlin to about midfield. Claudia is right there to make a play on it. Yvonne is there for the Shepherd. Claudia puts a move on it. Fiona's there again, picks it up, takes the tackle. She gets her arms pinned back like she's getting arrested. Yvonne gets rid of it. Ellie on the run, gets a kickoff. Ash is there. Not quite enough for a mark. Fighting for the ball. And it is a whistle. Ball up. We got Fiona coming out. You got Riley coming in. The Chicago Ripper is preparing to ruck yet again. She goes up, slaps it to the ground, goes to nobody. Yvonne is there. Berlin gets a boot on it out to midfield. Sienna is right there and saying, nice try, but I'm going to tackle you anyway. Then, what's going on? I can't see. We got the jesters standing right in front of the camera because that makes sense. Who wants to watch the game when you see the back of Jasper's head? Berlin kicking into their forward line. Can't quite hold on to it. She shepherds, but you got to pick up the ball still. Great pressure by Sienna. Says, you don't get that ball today. Maybe tomorrow, but not today. Ball to the ground. Ball up yet again. It's a day full of behinds and ball ups and tough tackles. Riley goes up. Berlin is just getting there first. Oh, a great tackle to get rid of the ball. I believe that was Ellie. Claudia kicks it kind of out of the way. Yvonne's there. Chases down the tackle. Doesn't get the kickoff. Claudia's playing soccer. Still playing soccer. Finally gets the ball. Yvonne's there. Gets a kick on it. The field is getting sloppy. You can see the water coming up like you're dropping ice in a Coca-Cola. Ball up. Riley's there. Finally gets a tap on it. Goes through her legs. Handball gets away somehow. Diane's going for a ride. Spins her around. Buys her a drink and then takes her home and said, see you later. Ball up again. Happening a lot today. Riley's there. Berlin tips it to a good position. Fullback. Running towards the ball with a Berlin player, and the ball goes out, I think. It's hard to tell from here. Yeah, out on the full. It should be a ball up and or a free kick. I don't know the rules very well. All right, Sienna puts her hands up. against Berlin. Good tip to position. Just, oh, that ball was touched. That's a behind no matter what it does. And I think it went out. All right. Gathering the ball, jogging around a bit, taking a breather. It's a tough to play in this kind of weather. All right. Ruck is up. Ball is down right to Berlin, but the pressure is right there as well. Ball is loose. No one really has it. Oh, Alice is there, picks it up, gets a boot on it, finally out of the forward line. Marlena is on the run to the ball. Can she get there before it goes out of bounds? And no. Marlena is relentless, but the ball has other plans some days. All right, ball up again. Riley's earning her paycheck today, that's for sure, which is not very much, but, you know. See, again, Marlena with the pressure. Berlin can't get it. Another great tackle to get rid of the ball. Water is flying everywhere like a Blue Man Group concert. Another ball up. Slapped forward to a Berlin player, but to the Ruse direction. Riley gets it, but the Berlin pressure is just there. Over the heads. Alice is on a run. She should kick it through. Kick it through. Kick it through. Ball's on the ground. Marlena gets rid of it. Sienna is there. They really need to try and kick it through for a behind and get a restart. Otherwise, they could get a sneaky goal here. Oh, great pressure. No one has it. Everyone has it. Ball's on the ground. Ball's in the air. All right. Finally a whistle from a ball up, I presume. Or is it? Oh, no. It's a free kick to Berlin right in front of the goal. Backs up for a kick. Lines up. Takes a boot on it and slots it through for a goal. Berlin is now up, I believe, 19-0 from a free kick right in front of the goal. Sorry, I got the score wrong. We have 1 point. All right, ball is back in the middle. Ball up from Brett. Riley on the ruck. She's just not, needs to work on her timing a bit in training next week, Coach M. Claudia on the run, can't hold on to it. Marlena's there, good handball. Slipping and sliding around. All right, that is a whistle and a free kick to, I believe, Munich. Yeah, free kick to Munich. Riley backs up, surveys the field. We got people running everywhere, like ants at a ant hill. I don't know. I'm kind of out of energy for the day. A lot of whistles, a lot of bodies, a lot of slipping and sliding. Diane backs up for a kick, trying to go into our forward line. Lines up, kicks it to the right side of the field. Riley's there. It's over the Berlin player's head. Ball's on the ground. Berlin's on the ground. Munich's on the ground, and then a whistle. All right, ball up again. Riley slaps it forward. Took an elbow to the face, said, I eat that for breakfast. But it goes to Berlin. Good kick from Berlin into the midfield. Marlena's there and scares the person from picking it up. Ash is there. Goes to get the ball. A good handball to Marlena. Marlena kicks it towards the Ruse. Riley handballs to Kotri. Catches the one more handball. Can't quite get a grip on it. That was a beautiful idea there by Kotri. But the ball had other plans. Claudia seems to be confused today. She keeps playing soccer, but I think we're playing Australian football. A booming kick from Berlin into the forward line. Trickles through for a behind. A forced behind by the Ruse there. Alice using her brain.
Okay, let's do better. I mean,
Pull it back a little bit. Does it smooth?
All right. Kick in from Alice. We got
Ash is on the run. Riley's there. Mira's there. Kicks to Ash, but Berlin is just right there with the pressure. Some days it feels like they have 12 people on the field. They are well coached when it comes to putting themselves in the right positions and applying pressure. You might want to call them a printing press. All right, another ball up. Riley is there putting her hand up to ask a question, and it says, "Can I have the ball, please?" Slaps it behind her. Marlene is there, gets rid of it, but Berlin is just... Oh, great tackle by Ash to get the ball out of the Berlin player's hand. Improper disposal. Free kick to Ash, the American badass coach. Takes a few steps, surveys the field. Short, easy kick to Marlene. Can't quite hold on to it. She had too much pierogi this morning. Another, but she recovers by Alice overruns. No one's around her until they are. Can't quite get rid of it. Cat's there. I can't quite see what's going on. Berlin picks it up, turns around, pressure by Mira, the Belarus bruiser. Riley lays a shepherd on there, puts the tackle on, whistle goes, ball up. So Riley slaps it forward to Marlena. Marlena is there with the pressure. Berlin still gets a kickoff. Alice is there. Oh, is that Ash? Yeah, that is Ash. You can tell by her patented kick. Kicks it to... Nala is just getting beat up today. A kick from Berlin into the forward line. Sienna is there on the run. Lays a shoulder into Berlin. Goes for the ball. Mira's there. Sienna's there. Said, good luck getting that ball anywhere else. Ball up again. They're missing a ruck for the Roos, I think. Yeah, they were. Mira's there to pick up the pieces like it's the Gap Band. Berlin gets a kick off into their forward line. Alice with great defense, Berlin's going for a run, trying to get a better angle to kick. She gets a kickoff. And I'm not sure of the call yet. I think it was a goal, but it could have been a behind. I don't know. I think it was a behind. Ash is taking her well-earned break. In goes in Yvonne, the South American sorcerer. Puts her hands up for the ball right away. Goes right at it. Fiona says, not in my swamp. Kicks it forward. Yvonne is there. Lays a questionable tackle, but I love the energy. Kick to Berlin. Centers it in the field. Claudia's there. Marlene is there. Berlin's on the run. I think today is a 5K for them. A great kick from Berlin in the forward line, but no one's home and bounces out of bounds for out on the full. In weather like this, you just kind of put the ball on your boot and hope for the best. Good luck taking a clean mark in this weather. A good tip from the ruck towards a Munich player, but Berlin is right there. Claudia spins around, puts it on her foot. Yvonne blowing the whistle for game. That is time. So, like I said earlier, that is one half of the game, and that is the half that counts. So, we will continue playing a second half. Berlin has won the first game 21-1. Well, they've won the half that counts in terms of seeding for the AFLG. A valiant effort from all players around today. It is just a brutal, brutal conditions. It's been raining for about 5 hours nonstop. It's chilly, it's cold, and as you can see, the AFL uniforms are not exactly made for warmth. All right, jogging off the field. Berlin circles their players to sing their song. Lady Roos are coming off to the side of the field after a well-fought battle to try and game plan for the second half. The second half's just for pride. Playing because you want to. We'll be back shortly. And today is also our umpire appreciation round. We have Brett, a local Munich guy, and Sean from Berlin today, bearing the elements to to run the game for us, essentially. You know, no matter how many players we got, if we don't got refs, we're just a bunch of idiots running in a field of grass with a round ball. So we're going to try and swap the internet now to hopefully get a better streaming experience for all 10 of you. Thank you for your patience. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back warming up for the second half. We changed the Wi-Fi, we changed the internet, so now the 8 of you watching should have a much better viewing experience now. Unfortunately, you still have to hear me yap, but, you know, oh well. Can't always get what you want from a little band called the Rolling Stones, if you ever heard of them. Alrighty. The rain's coming down even heavier. Just when you thought it couldn't get any worse, it does.
Bid rate is 2,600. I recommend 6,800. I don't know, unless it's a Wi-Fi. Like
Are we gonna get what's we get Starlink? The one over on the far side, you mean?
Finals.
You can ask them.
I doubt it. It's a little podunk. I really doubt they'll have Wi-Fi at there. Maybe, but I could bring the router from my house. If we have internet or a cable connection. Alrighty.
I can take. Oh yeah, you can take it.
All right, all the players are back on the field for the second half. I hope you're not allergic to water because it is full of it out here today. This is going to go from the Tomb Olympia campus to the Tomb Z. All right, we got Fiona in the ruck. Yvonne right behind her. Diane saying, how you doing? And Ellie also there in the midfield.
Looks pretty. Started much better.
This one here?
Thank you very much.
Yeah. All right, we are starting the second half of the game. Fiona jumps up. Ball goes towards the back side of the field. Yvonne is there, gets walloped by Berlin. Ball's on the ground. No one can pick it up. I think P. Diddy brought some of his oil today. Because that ball is slick. Ball up again. Fiona runs in, slaps it to the right side. Diane just missed it. But she's right there for the pressure and to pick it up again. Still, brutal pressure from the Roos despite no one really having the ball. Bit of a holding. Free kick to Berlin. Yvonne coming out for a sub, led by our coach. Emily, who the fuck do you think you are, Walker? Looking very nice in her black raincoat and very cute umbrella. Staying dry to the best of her ability, I hope. Leading the women's team with all the fervor she can. I have some caramel slice saved for her for later, so hopefully she keeps the energy up. Otherwise, she's not getting it. Ball up again. Oh no, it's a kick. Forgive me. Berlin's kicking from the pocket. Goofy angle for anyone to kick from. Hopefully she'll, tries and centers it to Berlin. No one picks it up. Ball's on the ground. She heard Marlena coming, all 133 centimeters of her. I don't think she's that short, but I don't know what centimeters are. Women doing their best on the sidelines to stay warm. Katri just did her Donna Summers calisthenics workout. She just spent the weekend in Finland picking berries, and if you look closely, she is turning lightly blue. Like Violet from Willy Wonka. All right, ball up in the pocket. Fiona goes for it, slaps it towards a Berlin player, but the Roos are there with the pressure. Picked up by Berlin. Ball's on the ground. Bouncing around like it's a lottery ball. Kicked out by somebody. Berlin's on the run. No one picks it up. Going for a group hug on the ground there. That's what their therapist said to do when they're feeling frustrated. Oh, we got a free kick to Munich. Fiona turns around to give an option. Good kick into the middle of the field. Berlin's there for a good mark, sliding around like Jimi Hendrix at Woodstock. Oh, I shouldn't have. That was.
I think it's in.
Ball's bounced around in the pocket, picked up by. Oh, if the ref was standing where I was standing, he would have seen that throw. Another whistle, ball up. Staying on the Roos side of the field, unfortunately, but the pressure is there no matter what the game is dictating. Fiona Rux makes the tackle. Spins her around like a marionette doll. Ball up again. Fiona's there. She got saved from the castle this morning. Oh, a cheeky little kick from Berlin. Pushed through by Claudia. Oh, it was not pushed through by Claudia. Picked up by Diane. She finally has a space. Gets a boot on it. Botted down. Smacked down by Berlin. A tackle from Berlin to Cassette, our newcomer this year. She needs to take a few steps back. That's okay. Emily, reminder of that when you watch the game for training next week. Take a breath. You got 10 seconds, I think, to kick off a mark or a kick. Use them all. All right, Fiona's standing there on the mark. Good kick from Berlin in the forward line. Off to the right side of the pocket. Berlin's chasing it. Out of bounds. No one really got it. Sienna's coming off for a break. I believe she's going to drink her Irish specialty of melted butter to recover. Kick to Berlin. Fiona's on the mark. Another tough angle to kick from. We got Cassette coming out for a breather. Kaitri going in for a run. Good bat down by Claudia, taking advantage of the poor not positioning, but the spot of the kick. Kicking from an angle like that is just tough. Diane's running in to get a piece of the action. Jasper's not putting out right now, so. She picks it up, gets a boot on it finally, right to Kaitri. Kaitri with a mark. Wow. We need some movement here for the Roos. A good kick to Fiona. Fiona says, not in my swamp. I'll take this one, please. Backs up for another kick. Again, you need to take your time, survey the field. Kaitri's wide open there, running to the ball. She picks it up, turns around, gets tackled, gets the kickoff still, but the ball is moving in the right direction. All right. Diane's on the run with the wide open field in front of her. She puts it on her foot. Can't quite get it off. Ball is kicked out of the forward line. Marlena, Ellie on the run. Berlin's there first, but doesn't really get it. Ash is there. Marlena picks it up, gives a kick to Fiona. Not 15. She needs to know that. Good little shove. But Berlin recovers nicely and makes a ball up for the ref. We got Riley on the sidelines here, getting ready to go out. Oh, it's a free kick to Fiona. Fiona takes a few steps back, lines it up, sends it into the forward line. Diane is there through her legs. Berlin kicks it out. Fiona's there, though. Kicks it forward again. Rana picks it up, gets spun around. Fiona is on the ground. Tried to get a handball off, but we got a free kick for Munich now. So Fiona, from far, far away, lines up for a kick to the right side. Oh, great mark by Diane the Breeze Marizon. 1 second she's here, the next she's gone. Sends it to the forward line for a behind, I think. I hope it was a goal, but I don't think it was.
Head was in the way.
It was a behind, unfortunately. Great effort by Diane there to get her foot on the ball and towards the goal after a great mark as well. When you playing in the weather like this, the ball gets heavy. It doesn't really bounce off your foot right. It's hard to adjust your kick to that. All right, ball's back in play. Ellie's on the run. She's going for a jog today. This is nothing to her. Ash has some space. Gives it a kick. Who is there? We got Nala there with space in front of her. Kaitri's right behind her. Pulls her off the ball. Don't think you're allowed to do that, unfortunately. But I love the effort, love the energy. Puts herself in the mix and says, if you're going to play, you're going to have to play against me. Berlin kicks it out to actually a Munich player. Paula can't hold on to it. Sloppy ball. Great pressure by Sienna, the Celtic Warrior. Right there for the hug and the tackle and the ball up. Riley's there with the intensity of a peregrine falcon running around the field like it's, I don't even know what. Like she's running away from her problems. She's from a little town called Aurora, Illinois, south of in southern Illinois. Also where the movie Wayne's World took place, at least canonically. Real life, I have no idea. I think it was filmed in Toronto. Surrounded by the ruse, Riley breaks free, gets wrapped up by Berlin. Nala's there, picks it up, handballs to no one in particular. You got 3 ruse there, Diane's there, but there's then 3 Blue Berlin players around her. Nala's there to pick up the scraps and get tackled right away. Berlin is just relentless. Always there where they need to be. Ball up to Riley, slaps it to her left. Ellie picks it up, goes for a little spin, tries to get rid of it. Centers it to Nala. Nala puts her boot on it. Oh, wow! Now that's footy, people. It doesn't make you happy. I don't know what will. Great team footy there by the women's ruse. Ended by, capped off by a goal from Noelle Jingle All the Way. I don't know what her last name is. Forgive me. But it was a great goal. I believe her first goal of the year. So that means what, everybody? Shooey, 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 shooey. All right, ball back in the middle. Riley's there, the Chicago Ripper. Showing you guys how she got her nickname. Not that I made it up this morning before we played. Slap to the ground. Marlene is there, picks it up, on the run, being chased out. Diane lays a brutal shoulder in Berlin. Kicks forward. Katri's there. Great handball to Diane. And a good tackle by the Berlin players there, out of bounds. Great effort all around by both sides there. An incredible handball by Katri to get her head up, turn around, see Diane on the run. And there's a kick to Berlin. Kick to nobody, bounces off the ground once. Berlin with a good little move to get away from it. Ashley, the American badass coach, with a good mark at midfield. Surveying the field, kicks it to the left. Mira's there. Ball's on the ground. Unfortunately, you can't do that. She doesn't have the ball. Berlin taking a few steps back for a kick. Kicks again to Ash with an incredible mark in the midfield, doing what she does best.
Coats are best in wet weather.
Oh, that's good. From my cameraman, Luca, he just said coats are best in wet weather. I'm going to have to steal that one and pretend I made it. Katri on a good lead for a mark there. Can't quite hold on to it, but she gave it her all on the ground there. Back up on the ball up. Riley tips it back to Marlena, the Polish prognosticator. A little kick to Berlin, not 15. Also not 15. A bunch of Berlin people there. Finally gets it away. Sienna's there for a mark. No, slips through. And a push, I think. Okay. Sienna, the Celtic Warrior, with a kick in. Kicks it towards Mira. Mira adjusts her body. Makes a play on the ball, but it still goes to the ground. Yvonne is there to pick up the pieces. Diane also there. Good little handball to Yvonne. Yvonne blocks off the Berlin player with her butt like a good shepherd should. Ash with a majestic reach for a ball, but just over her head. She isn't quite that tall. A bit of a throw from my view here, but what do I know? Claudia back there. Can't quite reach it. I believe it's a goal for Berlin. Riley's coming off for a breather. Probably going to eat a Chicago Al's Italian beef sandwich, double dipped in au jus, cherry peppers, no provolone, of course. If you ever went to Chicago, you'd know Jasper. Jasper Sefrin is saying, I'm talking about something stupid. If you know Jasper, you know he only talks about something stupid. Rana coming off for a breather. We got a nice little Tame Impala playing to the side here. Today is the Australia Hot 100 of all time. Only Australian artists. A bit nationalistic if you ask me, but hey, what do I know? Sure it is. No. Well, I thought it was. Don't listen to me, people. I'm just a commentator. All right. Ball up. Ah, yes, I was right. Remind you of my nickname, Brett, sometimes right Killian. Mira's there, bumbling and tumbling like a baby deer. Good handballs by Berlin to the open player, and a good kick into the forward line. Claudia's there, bats the ball down, almost mark of the century. Great pressure there on the tackle. Slams her into the ground. Injury timeout. That was a brutal one for both players there. Ashley, now you know why they call her the American Badass. Ball up. Fiona's there. Slaps it forward. Ellie trying to tackle. Ellie picks it up and gets rid of it. Berlin is there, of course. Bouncing and slipping and sliding. Not much you can do in this. Ball's on the ground. Tackle. Handball out. Berlin finally gets it out. A couple nice little handballs to try and reset to make an attack on the goal line. Another good handball. Berlin's there to pick it up. Mean, brutal tackle there. Ball goes flying. Kick out from Claudia, and that's the quarter. Great, tough quarter from both sides there. Can't ask for much more for footy. Everybody is giving it their all. They're saying, I don't give a crap about the weather.
No, but it's all like we can get away with it.
Taking a well-earned break. Jazz.
What's the score?
It is 27-8.
All right. So, after a tough-fought third quarter, Munich finally got their first goal of the day. Munich Lady Roos got their first goal of the day. Hasn't stopped raining at all. If anything, it's just gotten worse. I have a feeling the men's team will be playing in... Yeah. I'll probably have to take off here soon to get ready for our game. Going to be a tough match for us against Berlin as well. They're always a tough team. If I'm correct, Berlin hasn't lost, and the Berlin men's side hasn't lost in like 3 years. And the women's team is just as dominant in AFL Germany. Very well taught, well coached, hard-nosed playing teams. Real slobber knocker of a squad. Everyone taking a break under the awnings here, provided by Jan. Or I think maybe by Greg, I don't know.
Dude, I ironically did not have that in my head, but now I do.
Everybody look away. That's Benedict Brenner, our local fuckhead of the year. Well, actually, that was Jasper, but Benny was upset by not winning.
Yeah.
He's going for this year. All right. Off to the right-hand side of us, we got the Lady Roos hyping themselves up for the fourth quarter of the game today. I hope our 10 viewers are enjoying this today. So we got a score now of 3-9-21 for Berlin, 1-2-8 for Munich. This quarter, we're just playing for fun.
Jimmy will be Jordan.
The field is looking nice and green, if nothing else, today. You got standing water, taller than Jasper. I'm afraid if he goes in the wrong part of the field, we might lose him. The players are making their way back out on the field for the fourth quarter of action here at Toom Olympia Park. We got Benny, our cameraman of the year. He actually got an Oscar last year. I don't know if you guys saw that or not. And there's Jasper, the king of all fuckheads, trying to reclaim his title for the second year in a row.
Say that live on air.
Yeah, well, we're not making any money from YouTube anyway. I made a joke about P. Diddy already, so we're screwed. This is an adult stream. Listen at your own risk. All right, back on the field now. We got Mira, the Belarus bruiser, going to her throne. Fiona, not in my swamp. Don't know her last name either. Ellie, don't have a nickname for her yet, but I think something like Speedy Gonzalez or Jet. Ellie and the Jets. Ellie and the Jets is not bad, like the Elton John song. Yeah, I think we're going to go with that one for Ellie. Ellie and the Jets. She's so damn quick, it's hard to know where she's at. And then she'll also bomb a third world country at order of George W. Bush.
Take a step back.
Berlin takes a few steps back for a kick.
As Brett takes a few steps back.
I will be having a formal apology tomorrow morning. Great mark by Berlin at the top of the key. That's a basketball term. I don't know why I said that. Berlin's taken a few steps back. I think they're in Prague now. Boots it into the forward line. Mira knees it out. Berlin picks it up. Goes for a bit of a jog to the right. Claudia's there at the back line gets her hands on it. Berlin is there for the pressure. Fiona's on the jog. Picks it up. I can't see what's going on. She's going for a run. Gets a boot on it. Kicks it out. Ball stays in bounds somehow. Ellie and the Jets is right there with the pressure. Ball's out of bounds. Fiona's swamp is getting awfully wet. But that's how she likes it. Ball up to Fiona and a Berlin player. Good tip down by Berlin. Ellie's there. Kicks it. Gets blocked by Berlin. Nice little handball by Berlin to set them up for a kick. And that's what I thought, but I didn't want to say nothing. That was a throw. You're not supposed to argue with the refs here, whether it's face-to-face on the field or on the live stream. I actually will get fined for that tomorrow. But I'll just take it from my money from my child's college fund, so it's okay. He's not that smart anyway. All right, Ellie and the Jets lines up for a kick, surveys the field. She's saying, who wants it? Kicks it to the right. Ash is there. Got sandwiched, but still gets the ball off. She's still chasing the ball down. Just slipping and sliding here. I swear that's not a pool. This is actually a grass field. Ellie is there. Gets tackled. Great tackle by Berlin. Swatted down by Ashley, the American badass Coates. Oh, would have been a good handball again to Fiona there. Here, turns around, kicks it. Ash is there, lays a shoulder into Berlin player, gets the ball away. Back to Mira. Ball is on the ground again. But no matter what happens, the Munich players are there with the pressure. A great handball. Katri's getting herself in the mix like it's a cookie dough. She gets kind of bored on the far side of the field with nothing going on, it seems like. Claudia kicks it deep towards Katri. Can't hold on to it. Ball's stopped. Surrounded by two Munich players and a Berlin player. Picked up by Diane, who seems to be doing well after coming back from a calf injury. Good kick into the forward line. Cassette's chasing it down. Picked up by Berlin. Good adjustment from Cassette there. Affects the kick. Ash is there.
Oh, handball that Ash.
I hope you heard Woodsy there in the stream. This is notes for training later. All right, ball's in the midfield, bouncing around like a marble on it. I don't even know what marbles bounce on. What are those things called when you play marbles? The circle? Is there a word for that? I'm out of things, you know. I forgot we have people under 25 around here. Kaitry's coming off for a well-earned break. Probably going to have a handful of blueberries. Berlin is bumbling and stumbling. Ball's on the ground, picked up by nobody. Another ball up. I believe that brings our total to 462 ball ups today. Oh, I'm wrong. It's a kick for Berlin.
461.
461. Sorry, I miscounted. My bad. Yeah, thank you to my assistant, Luca Italiano. Centers the kick to Berlin. No one's really there. Berlin's on the... Oh! That was a tough hit there. And she ate it like a cookie. Like I said earlier, Berlin are some tough players. And it's always a danger of playing in conditions like this. You lose your footing, you hit the ground. But she's back up. Taking a kick into the forward line. Berlin's there. Bats it down. Handballs it away. Nice little kick from Berlin. Up and a goal. Good recovery there from the Berlin players to reorient themselves and get their boot on the goal.
When are we going to do the ball mark?
It was goal.
Yeah. All right, ball's coming back to the center. How much time is left in the quarter? Diane's there. She turns around, gets some space. Finally, it looks like the calf is doing good. Gets a kick off still. Riley's there for a shepherd. Ash is there. Gets the ball towards the forward line. Marked by nobody. Nala's there. Trying to get her second goal of the day. Oh. No one has it, really. You might as well have a ball of Jell-O out there. Yeah. All right. I think I'm going to have to sign off here for the rest of the game as I get ready for my game. I can only do so much at one time. Great kick from Berlin. Yeah. All right. Yeah, but... All right. Berlin getting it back towards their forward line. Picked up by Claudia. Shepherd by Sienna. She actually learned that by actually shepherding in Ireland. She had the staff and the beard and everything. Handball from Cassette to Diane. And bouncing around like it's a juggler. And again, Jasper and Benny, as you can see why they are the top two candidates for King of all fuckheads. It's clearly 1 and 1.5. It's not even 1 and 2. They're both number 1, just slightly less. 1A, 1B. That's what I was thinking of. Thank you, Luca. Ball's coming back towards the Roos side of the field, but the pressure is there from Berlin, and it's going to be another ball up.
It's a little bit waterproof for the ends anyway.
We got Riley out there putting her hand up like she has a question in grade school. Slapped by Berlin, to Berlin. Kicked off. No one's really there. Berlin's running around, being chased down by a couple. Good kick from Berlin to the forward line. Marked by nobody. Alice is on the run. Alice is there putting a waist hip into Sunbone from Berlin to try and not let her get the ball. All right. I'm going to pass it over to Age, and she's going to take over for the rest of the game. Sorry to all 8 of my fans, but I'll be back.
G'day everybody, and what expert commentary we had from the wonderful Brett Killian. We got Diane on a massive kick down the wing here. And Ashley's kicking it off the ground, and it's a messy game, but we've got some solid performances here with Ash back for the second effort and a beautiful hand pass into the hands of Cassette. She's unfortunately dropped it, and Berlin is everywhere with the tackles. Berlin's got their head over the footy, but it's crowded. Nowhere to kick it out to. It's going to be Berlin's ball, and we've got a wet game with some sloppy football, but a fantastic performance from both sides today. That's dropped footy, but Berlin's out with the hand pass. Rana's in there, and is she going to soccer it off, or is it going to be kicking in danger, I think? Berlin's on a nice little hand pass and slipped through the tackle. She's popped it on the boot, down into the hands of Paula, who's a Munich Kangaroo helping out the Berlin Crocs today. Claudia, our Mexican, is absolutely on fire. Jasper is right in front of the camera, as always. A little bit of laughs out there. That's what we like to see with this contest. Umpire's ball up right into the centre. And it's tough context and a big tackle. Berlin is absolutely annihilating the tackles today. It's impossible to get the ball out, but very, very solid contest from both sides. Good tap out from the Munich Kangaroos into a swimming pool of players. Oh, Diane can't quite get ahead over the football. It's a contest. Everyone's throwing their bodies on the line. Umpire's ball. We've got about 100 umpire's balls today with the toss-up. It is sloppy football. Ash, she's everywhere, and she knows how to drop that ball on the boot straight down the straight down the middle of the pitch. And there she is again. Where isn't that woman? My goodness gracious me. And it's Berlin's free kick. She's going to kick it straight down the middle. Oh, and it's touched by Diane, and it's a chase. Who's going to get there first? Diane gets it, and she gets it straight onto the boot. Ellie's gone in for the tap, and she's gone. Where are we going? She's got a great kick. Whoop. Is she going to kick her into herself? That would be talent. Rana, all the way from Egypt with a big body on the line. Another ball up. Oh, wait, what have we got? We got a free kick to Berlin, unfortunately. I think Rana might have done some high contact. A lovely kick straight down the middle, nearly into the hands of Paula, but instead, who we got? We got Ellie running down the middle. Couldn't quite get the kick away in how she would have liked, but she's back there anyway for the second effort. Oh, and she gets brutally tackled. Solid performance, and it's dropping the ball. These Crocs know how to jump, 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 jump. Oh dear. It's Berlin again down into the full forward, but Claudia is... What's happened? Umpires called a free kick, have they, to Berlin? I don't know. I didn't see what happened.
We have ice packs.
Ice packs,
Like,
yeah.
like
Oh, and it's hit the post. A poster, 1 point to Berlin.
Are they still behind?
1 point to Berlin. Big shout out to Kevin, who's waving the flags down there in this lovely rainy day. Claudia's going to take the kick in. As always, kicks to perfection into a tough contest, but Berlin is everywhere. They know how to get their head over the 40, and a big goal. Unbelievable kick from Berlin. Very impressive performance. $34-8 to Berlin. Just want to take a moment to acknowledge our newest ruckwoman, Fiona. I think she's been playing AFL for about 5 weeks. Here she goes. She's up and she's absolutely fantastic in there, learning this beautiful sport we call AFL.
Right over Australian mark. Like,
Berlin's free kick again. I think we've got about 15 seconds left in the match, so we'll see what happens here. Big slide, but can Munich get one last goal? We got Ellie on the run. Into the hands. Oh, Ash is there. She wants it. She wants to kick a goal, but it's sloppy and there's big tackles. Ah. And I think that'll be time. Absolutely amazing performance from both the Munich Kangaroos and the Berlin Crocs. Very proud of the girls out there today playing in this pretty torrential rain. Thank you so much to our 8 viewers. We love having you tuning in, and I can't wait to be back with you soon for the men's game.
Were you? Oh, we can change that. Were you supposed to be in this or?
Welcome back, everybody. We got a classic clash here between the Berlin Crocs and the Munich Kangaroos. Always an epic performance from these two teams. The season's on the line, and very keen to see what these players have today, what they're going to bring out on this very wet pitch. We've got our usual umpire, Brett, ready with the ball up. Looks like we've got Magnus in the ruck. No, we don't. Sorry, we've got Ole for the Berlin Crocs. And it's going to be a Berlin free kick. Dale's given away the free kick from the Munich Kangaroos. And he's dribbled it out, and it's going to be umpire's ball. Big hi to all the people tuning in from around the world, all 9 of you. Please send some messages in the chat. We love to have you on board and hopefully cheering nice and loud. The chat rate says 1. What does that mean? 1 person's chatting. Whoever you are, we love you. Oh, big punch from my brain. Berlin's kicking it straight down towards the goals. It's going to be a foot chase, but I think the ball might dribble out, and it's going to be a throw in from the umpire.
What is it? When this goes off. What thing? I don't know what that is. You can just tell. That's the instant. So it doesn't need.
We have Colin in the ruck for the Munich Kangaroos, who's always a solid performance. So we're very excited to have him here today. And it's a chase with Munich Kangaroos in defensive play. Berlin's playing pretty heavy, but it's a 2-on-1. We've got Woodsy with the wraparound, and it's going to be the umpire's throw up. Alessandra Prado, go the Roos. Love to hear from you. Same with you, Robert. Who are you cheering for today? Let us know on the chat. Be prepared today for some classic wet weather football. It's going to be a messy one, but that's how we like it. We've got Vele looking very ready for the football, and he's taken a great hand pass, unfortunately, into the hands of the Berlin Crocs. Benny Boy's on the chase. Can that mullet be used for something good? No, not on this instance, but Brett Killian has nearly taken a mark. A big slide. Ball is still in. It's very hard to see today because we've got all of the players on the sideline excited to get out there and unfortunately distracting the view a little bit. But, oh, look at that lovely stretch. Beautiful stretching. Felix on the stretch. Bloody, oh. Let's get back to some football. Okay, who we got? We got Berlin Crocodiles kicking it in from the forward pocket with a beautiful mark by number 31. Who have we got? We've got Matty. What's he done? He's played on, and Munich is absolutely everywhere. They want this footy today. They're playing rough and ready. It's messy, it's scrappy, but that's how we like it. Oh, who we got here? That's...
I don't see it. Sorry. Dale. No, sorry.
Callum. Woodsy's in there. Can he make the tackle? No, but Duncan can. He absolutely annihilates that poor Berlin Croc. It's going to be a free kick from...
I'm also backing out. What? Free kick from Duncan.
Duncan, thank you.
Callum.
Callum's on the footy. He's kicking it straight into the hands of Woodsy, and Woodsy drops it. Oh, but can he make the second effort with a big tackle? Unfortunately not. That is a fast player there from Berlin. But straight into the hands, nope. It's messy. It's dropped. Everyone is all over the shop today. Who's going to get it clean? Oh, a big knockout on Benny. He couldn't quite get there. Dale is in there every bloody time. Beautiful kick there. What have we got? We got a behind to Berlin. So we're on the scoreboard here, people. We've got Purple Sherbet watching all the way from Perth, WA. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I'm with you. Go the Roos. I love your name, Purple Sherbet. Tell us a bit about yourself. Where are you from? What's your story? This is an interactive game today. We're keen to hear from all of our supporters. Lovely little kick there. This is what you got to do in wet weather footy. You got to do that beautiful kick to kick. Angela Liddell, go Crocs from Darwin, Australia. Hope you also listened to Australia's Hottest 100 today. Let us know who you voted for. It was a beautiful countdown. In Excess coming in at number 1, if you didn't already know. Look at that. Kicks up the footy. Dale goes for the big overhead mark. And look at that tackle from Harry. Thank you. Hazard. That's what we like to call him. Kevin, the Canadian, he knows his way around a ruck, and we love to see it. And it's all the way on the far side of the pitch today, but Berlin seems to be able to get straight to the footy, and it's a nice kick, but is it touched by Vele straight into the post? They're still playing, but I think the ball is dribbled out. Vele's taken down the post. Lucky we've got Kat in there. She is ready to fix it and attempt to make it go vertical, but we might have a challenge on our hands.
How much time? 14 minutes. Stop time.
What's happened? Oh, shit. Unfortunately, it looks like Brett, our beautiful umpire, who we're so appreciative of, might have accidentally had a little injury here, slipped and rolled an ankle or something. Oh, dear, oh, dear. Let's clap him off, everybody.
Zoom in, Sienna. Zoom in. No, don't listen.
It's not what we want to see. He has showed up to every game, umpiring like an absolute trooper in all conditions, often running nearly 12 Ks per match. I follow him on Strava, highly recommend it. Curious to know who's going to step in. Will it be the wonderful Kat? She's a trained umpire. Oh, she's taking off the rain jacket. She's taking off the... Not all heroes wear capes. That's what we like to hear.
Need a goal umpire. Oh, 5 minutes.
Sorry to all our followers. We just need a little time out here while we sort out a new umpire.
That's me getting.
We've got poor Brett in a lot of pain. He's taking some huge, deep breaths. Kat is going to step up to the plate. She's just finished umpiring at the Euros, so I think she knows how to keep. She knows how to. Oh, sorry, she was the goal umpire at the Euros, so this is going to be stepping it up a notch, but we know that she can do it. We just dropped down one of our viewers as a result, so whoever you are, come back on. Don't let this little timeout get in the way of some beautiful football viewing. I think we're going to be very close to getting started again. Benny Boy walking past the camera with a mullet. Oh, look at that gorgeous mullet. Thank you, Benny Boy, for giving the people what they want. And look at that moustache. Oof. Maddie's boyfriend, Ty. Absolutely gorgeous moustache.
Can people hear me when I speak right next to you? Can... Just do it. Can you hear me? Are you doing the goal part? No, Kat is doing the yeah, they can. So you're doing the goal. No, they're short one.
Thank you for your patience, everyone. Just a few seconds to go. I can see a shield around Kat while she gets changed. Oh, no, that's not Kat. Take it back.
Do you want to tell us the story of your life, H? What was your childhood like?
Born and raised in Sydney, Australia, on the Upper North Shore. What else would you like to know?
How was your teenager life? Like, tell us about your best friend.
Do you know what? I'm going to save the listeners from that story, and we're going to just stay focused on AFL for you guys today.
Germany.
What do I love about Germany? I love that we play Australian football in Germany. I love this summer weather. I mean, look at this. Absolutely gorgeous. What's the temperature? What are we talking?
It's like
19 degrees or something?
After-
Pouring with rain?
footy
Oh.
is a winter sport, isn't it?
Exactly. We're trying to emulate a beautiful game in the SCG over here. It feels similar in the middle of winter, June, July. Sydney Swans playing against Hawthorn. Sydney Swans winning, of course.
Are you from Sydney by any chance?
And we've got Blazuga messaging up the ruse. We are watching from Cairns, Australia, supporting number 12. Can we get a zoom on Jordan? Oh, hell yes, we can. Let's work on that for you now. A zoom on number 12. He's playing down back. Hold on, we're working on this for you guys. Here we go. Look at that zoom. Give us a wave, Jordan. Give us a wave, Jordan. No, he's still confused. What do we do? They're wondering why he's flexing. Is he flexing his muscles for us? What are you doing, Jordan? Give the people what they really want. That's what I say.
I know, but I didn't know where he was.
Any other requests from our followers? If you want to zoom in on anyone, you just shout out. We're here for you. All right, Kat is on. Our latest trained umpire. She's just finished playing for the Munich Kangaroos women's team, and here she goes. She is ready. She's pumped. And she's going to umpire like an absolute trooper.
We love Kat as umpire.
All right, here we go. Back on. Let's go. Munich Kangaroos and Berlin Crocodiles. Timer is on. Great leap from Kevin, and it's pushed forward, but number 5 from Berlin, he's got the tap up. Almost a throw, if I'm honest. That would be Mark Shalou. Very excellent player, very impressive. It's going to be the umpire's ball. Number 21 in the ruck, Magnus, up against Kevin, our dear Canadian. Good tackle attempt from Phil. We got Reg over here all the way from Turkey. And great job to get the ball out there. Who was that? Was that Jordan. Fantastic. It's wet weather footy. Geordie's got it again. What a performance. A fantastic kick there from Jordan. Very proud. From Callum, sorry. Callum.
Number 9.
Number 9, Callum. And Angela, we are ready to zoom in on Ricky Liddell, number 28 for the Berlin Crocs. If we can see him out there, we're going to zoom in for you.
People are requesting.
Yep. It's going to happen a little bit later, Angela, because we've got to focus on the middle of the pitch for this. Great tap out from Berlin Crocs. Absolutely polished performance, but a beautiful tackle from big man. Who was that? Was that Duncan? Oh no, that was Harry. Harry, thank you, Harry. Harry into the hands of Dunks. That's what we like to see. They are a duo that know how to kick goals. Can Woodsy take a mark this time? Well, it wasn't a great kick, so he was put under pressure, but we're going to get it back again. Nearly took the overhead mark, but we got Vele on the slide. Did he take his knees out? Can't do that in AFL, people. Yep, he gave away the free kick on that slide, unfortunately. And Berlin is off here. They can see space, but we've got Brett Killian always ready to intercept. Sorry, this is not biased commentary. Berlin again, they've got an opportunity for a clean mark here. Oh, very nice hands under pressure. Vele unfortunately didn't hear the umpire's call there and is trying to keep up the tackle. but it's going to be a Berlin free kick to Ben Kian. Excuse the pronunciation if it's wrong. A lovely kick, but is it going to be taken by Brett? He's got the punch into the hands of Phil, who gets tackled from behind by Jack McKenna. Great tackle, Jack. Jack's on for the free kick. Everyone's taking a moment to get their breath back because it's pretty intense out there. It looks good, and it's a goal. I think that's first goal for the game to Berlin. We've got some substitutions happening for Berlin. Number 13's going on, the famous Joshua Bollimer, a.k.a. Bolly, I believe. Yes, Bolly. He has a bit of a reputation around AFL Europe. He's a wonderful, wonderful player and very intimidating. We got Kat with the ball up. Oh, absolutely polished. Very impressed, Kat. Fantastic. We got Maddie's boyfriend Ty just all over the footy, but Phil is there with the push off. Maddie's very happy to be hearing her name. I can hear her chuckling in the background. Beautiful hand pass over the top.
Can we have the camera zoom in on Maddie's boyfriend?
Jasper's trying to get his head over the footy, but it's a tough contest. There's so many people. Berlin did fantastically to get it out of the... Oh, wow, Maddie's boyfriend. Oh, he's got hips, he's got shoulders, and he knows how to push people right out of the way legally. We're still waiting to do a zoom in on number 28. Just can't see him yet, but shout out if you want to point us in the right direction. Okay, but... Okay, we're going to get him soon. Okay, can Berlin take the mark against Phil? Oh, it's out. Oh, there he is, number 28. Angela, there's your son right on screen with his hands up. Unfortunately, dropped the footy, but he has a lovely moustache, and he's coming off. He's subbing. But, yeah, it's great performance. You must be very proud of your son, Angela. Oh, nearly took a mark. Soccering it off the ball. And a great kick. Was that Jan or was that Harry? I couldn't quite see. It was Jan, a lovely German player who is just all over it today. He knows where the goals are.
Why don't we have the numbers of the players here? What number? Oh, I have the team sheet. Yeah, what number can you get?
What a contest we've got. Yeah, just for a little score update, sorry. 2-0 to 12 for Munich and 1-1-7. So very tight contest, and I think we're in for an extremely exciting game of footy today here in Munich. Lucky for the boys, it actually seems like the weather's clearing up a little bit. It's still a swimming pool out there, but the rain seems to be slowing down. Great punch from Jan. We've got a very fast-paced Berlin player, but he's getting hip and shouldered there by Munich. 6 players with the head over the footy. Oh, solid tackle, but it's out into the hands of Berlin. Big tackle from Jan. Phil's been run out there, and Berlin's got it on the boot. We've got Reg for the sprint, trying to tackle against Berlin. It's a nice mark from good old Bolly. This guy knows where the goals are. Straight in front of him in this instance. If he can't kick this, what can he kick? A big yay from Angela. She's happy to know that she's had the shout out today and that her lovely son is doing well with his moustache. And he did know where the goals are. What a surprise. Great kick from Bolly. And what a tight contest. No one would have seen it. No one would have expected that at this stage of the game, we would be at a draw. Oh, no, sorry. Not a draw. Math's never been my strong point. Berlin is up by 1 point, and it's going to be Kat with the umpire's ball up. Everyone's setting up and getting excited. Here we go. Ball's up. Berlin's made the tap. They've got height, and this guy's fast. We got Andy from the Munich Kangaroos stepping in for Berlin in the number 15 position. Our wee Irishman. Boy, do we love Andy. Brady's trying to contest against Berlin's. arguably best player, and he's doing very, very well. Heads over the footy, big contest, and everyone's standing up looking a little bit ginger. We've got Bolly suggesting he's going to be in the ruck against Colin from Munich. Colin's got the height, but it's unfortunately landed in the hands of Berlin, and it's likely going to be umpire's ball again.
6 minutes, 20 seconds. I think officially we're meant to stop like a minute earlier because I was due.
For those playing along at home, we are probably going to finish this quarter a little bit earlier than 6 minutes because we're a bit slow to start the clock. But Berlin's going for the kick. It's straight, and it's straight through the middle of the goalpost. So Berlin has hit the lead for the first time this match. All right, here we go. Another opportunity for a big contest. Colin's got their hands onto it, straight into the hands of Dale. And Duncan's gone for a big slide. Basically slip and slide out there today, everybody. Oh, it looks fun, actually. Kat's going to toss this one up. We've got Colin in the ruck against, I can't see this guy's number yet. Can Berlin make a clean kick down to Bolly? Oh, Bolly's taken a fantastic mark. Is he going to slow it down and take the goal, or is he going to try and hand it off to a teammate? He is going for goal. Couldn't tell you how far that is, but I'm guessing around 30 odd meters away from the goal. So if he slots this, we will be very impressed. Oh. Didn't get there with the goal, but did manage to make it behind. So it's going to be Munich's kick in from the back line. Beautiful kick to the hands of Dale. Very clean. They're playing along the sidelines today. Dunks nearly took a great mark, but has dropped it at the last second. But he's got help from Ty. Maddie's boyfriend. Thank you for the clarification. It's going to be Kat's ball. Two extremely tall players playing a great contest. Ty is everywhere, and Woodsy's going to get another chance. He's punched it forwards, back to Woodsy. Is he going to make it towards the goals? Oh, I think the ball's just dribbled over the back line. But a great performance from the Munich Kangaroos to get it down there.
Ash, I also have the time here so you can... Was it just 1 minute? Okay.
Berlin's taken some clean possession, which is not what Munich wants to see. It's going to be a quick foot race with Harry taking a beautiful pick up then. Absolutely amazing. Can Colin take the mark? Unfortunately not. It's a wet football, but he's got a second opportunity here, but Berlin is everywhere. Who was that? Number 1 coming in hard. There's going to be a lot of ball ups in this game, in this wet weather contest. We got a player looking a little ginger there. Number 28, I believe. No. Got a great ginger beard. That's what I would like to acknowledge. He's taking a moment, getting his breath back because that was a tough contest. Is that Ty again? Bloody hell. I think we've had an umpire calling high. A high fend-off, potentially. I'm not entirely sure. I missed that, I'm afraid.
Okay.
And Nezo, go Roos, you got this. Cheering from Cheering again for number 9, Callum. Callum's very popular today. Andy, the wee Irishman who should be playing for Munich, has passed the ball back to a kangaroo. Can Dale take the mark, but he's got a tall player behind him who I believe has taken the mark over Dale's head. That'd be Ollie, who's I think playing in the ruck. Is that a mullet or just a nice ponytail? Actually, I see some braids. Very nice, Ollie. Great kick down to Bolly, and Brett's defensive position was fantastic. He managed to hold the front there, keep Bolly out of the contest, but at the ball's dribbling towards the goals, what are the Munich Kangaroos going to do here? It's a tough contest. Berlin is desperate to get that ball on the boot for a goal, but I think it's going to be Munich Kangaroos ball, and it's going to be time. Thanks so much, everyone, for tuning in today. And keep up the chat. We love to hear you. Let us know if there's anyone you want us to shout out to. We will make sure that happens in the next quarter. Great quarter of football. Thanks, everyone. All right, we're back for a huge second quarter. Hoping that all 10 of you are excited for this. Yeah, there's 10. We've dropped from 12, but that could be people going for a little bathroom break.
Callum, number 9.
Already did that one. Sorry. All right, here we go. Let's get excited. Let's get pumped. It is time for a second quarter of footy. Kat is going to do the umpire's ball throw up. We got Colin from the Munich Kangaroos up against the Ruckman Ole from Berlin. Here we go. Let's get excited. Oh, Colin got it on that occasion, but it was a very big contest with head over the football. Dale's in there as always, as is Ty, Maddie's boyfriend. A bit of a drop ball, but number 30 managed to get it on the boot. It's down into the hands of Vinny from Berlin. I don't know if Vinny knows where the goals are. I think we're about to find out. Some feedback around me has suggested he knows where the goals are.
Just want to have fun.
He's got a lovely little walker on the trot. It's beautiful off the boot. And he has absolutely kicked a gorgeous goal there, straight through the middle of the goalpost. Vinny, otherwise known as Vienoth, Muru, okay, here we go, Muru Hesapalia Pillay, sorry, Muru Hesa Pillay. Very beautiful goal from him from quite a far distance. It's going to be umpire's ball. No, it's a free kick, sorry. Ty, Maddie's boyfriend, again. Poor Ty, he doesn't get his own identity.
His name is Oliver.
Berlin's going to get nice straight kick here, but who have we got again? Ty, Maddie's boyfriend. Valet, oh, big tackle. Sorry, here we go. We're back on into the hands of Callum. Nope, there he is. There's Callum. He wants the ball. But Berlin's going to tap it back down. Phil is there. He's going to make it. Oh, he's going for the tackle, and it's a drop ball. Vele from Papua New Guinea. Unfortunately, what's happened? Berlin's kicked it out on the full, did they? Look at that glorious hair from Tash. Absolutely lovely. Just telling those Berlin boys to step aside while we make sure this stream is perfect for our home viewers. All right, we got Phil on the kick in. We got Bole with his big hands in the air and his dreadlocks trying to distract him. But Phil is going to kick it. Hopefully, a beautiful kick. Not quite. He's dropped it, but that doesn't stop him. Munich's off. They're down the middle, but it's into the hands of Berlin, who are going to get it straight back on the boot. And a bit of deja vu. It's going to be Phil with the kick in and 1 point to Berlin.
Jan. Jan.
What have we got? Umpire's ball, Cat with the Cat throwing it up. Ole is up again against Colin. Dale has got the pace, but unfortunately we're right on the edge here, and it's going to be umpire's ball again. Bit of a slow start to this second quarter. Tash, what a kick. That's our president for anyone playing along at home who also knows how to kick a beautiful football. Dale is everywhere. And what do we got here? We've got Callum again. Oh, is this going to be a lovely one too from Harry? Back into the hands of Callum. It's coming down into the Roos quarter. Very tight defensive play from Berlin. Very difficult for those Roos to kick a goal. 1 point behind there. And Berlin has the opportunity to switch this play up and turn it around. Vele's been pushed out of play. Was it in the back? Umpire's not calling it. Vele would have liked to have seen that call. Umpire's going to toss it up. We've got Benny Boy coming on in number 10 for Munich. He's going to want to get his hands on the ball and really impact the play today. Number 21 from Berlin is rolling around, roly-poly. Is the ball going to go out? Can he make the tackle, Colin? And he doesn't quite get it. He manages to push him out of the field, and it's going to be umpire's ball once again. Play is right in front of us here in the commentator's box, just where we like to keep it. The rain's started up again, and it's going to be a little bit messy from here on in, but we don't mind. Oh, big hip and shoulder from bloody Callum. Wow. I think he might be a little bit sore from that one. He's a bit ginger, getting up a bit slow. Dunks, he wants to take a mark, but he hasn't quite got that. Didn't quite get there. Berlin's back on here. They've got space, but Munich is tackling hot. Brett is going slippery slidey in the middle of the pitch. And Bole would have been a bit upset about. No one's hurt. I have no idea what just happened, but no one's injured, and that's what we like. And it is a goal for Munich. No one knows what is going on. It is like playing in the mud here. Sorry, I take that back. It was just a behind. Thank you very much. Berlin bumped it in, and they're going to have the ball. They're kicking it straight down the middle, which is a bit of a rescue choice, actually into the closer side of the pitch here. We're going to see a lot of soccer today because this ball is so wet. They're swimming around, slop and sliding. Berlin has kicked a goal. Number 17, shout out to Jack. Jack McKenna. Nice, easy little goal there for him, but I'm sure he'll be celebrating tonight. Close contest, but we've got Berlin in the lead, 5-3-33 against Munich 2-2-14. Big punch down from Berlin, who seems to be getting it out of the... Oh, sorry. Whoa, body on the line there. Had to interrupt the commentating because that was so intense. Maddie's on the sideline going, that's my boyfriend. Kevin from Canada, unfortunately, couldn't quite get the tat down. It's a brutal contest in the ruck today. Both teams are performing beautifully. Did we kick it out on the full? I think it might be Berlin's kick in. Just been told that they don't. Yeah. No. Sorry. Okay, no sorries is rule number 1 in AFL, I've discovered. So we're playing on here. Benny's trying to get his head over the foot. His second effort, and he's sliding all over the place. Berlin wants a free kick. In AFL, you cannot slide in and take out someone's legs, and there's a bit of that happening today. Kat's going to have to really keep her eyes on that rule because it's wet weather footy and high risk of knee injuries if people slide in. Berlin going for the big kick, probably from about 30 metres out. He's got a lovely little trot. He's got his head over the ball. Big kick in the wet weather, but he can't make the distance, but it has been marked by Jack, number 17 from Berlin. No, it hasn't. Not sure what happened there. If you look away for 1 second in this match, you never know what could happen. 26 kicked it off the side of the boot, not where he wanted it to. It's tough in there. Oh, is he going to get it? What's happened? He's nearly lost his pants. But was it a goal or was it touched? This is a bit of a are we having a score review? What's happening? Alice, our dedicated goalkeeper from Australia, is trying to communicate what's happened. It was a goal to Berlin. Okay.
Felix. So
It's halfway through 10 minutes.
We've just had Felix run on for Munich, number 16. So keen to see what he can bring today. Young Jan tries to get away. He does get his hand onto it with a nice pass into the mess that is this center of the pitch. It is sloppy, but number 5 is playing pretty clean. Hand passes it to number 44, who manages to survive the hip and shoulder. Bole is there again. He's popped it on the boot into the hands of number 99, who is going to take it back and see if he can slot a goal on a pretty difficult angle. Shout out to Thomas Barrett, my lovely boyfriend, who's listening in from home. All the way in Frankers.
hi Tom, better look at my CV, will ya?
Okay. Going in for the goal. He's right. He's very close. If he misses it, no, he's done it. Goal to Berlin. I want to do something so I can... All right. Where's Kat? She's moved into a different umpiring position, and we have our other umpire doing the ball up. Kevin couldn't quite get the tap down. Berlin we've got 3 players there slipping and sliding. Benny wants to make the tackle, but number 30 manages to get it onto his boot. Impressive in these conditions. Bole is fast. He's getting the hand out, but the Munich Kangaroos are everywhere. Trying to do a little intercept there was... lost my names. All right, we've got Brett doing the kick in today. Our reliable American who loves playing Australian football. He is an absolute beautiful story. And what a slide. Can you take him up we can't tackle around the legs in this game, but it's tempting when you're already down on the football. Nearly lost his pants. What is happening? Duncan needs to lift those pants up.
Duncan!
But anyway, he's focused on footy. He's not focused on his pants, which is what we want to see. This is a very serious game. Berlin is going for the kick. We got Bole again.
Sorry, kids, sorry.
And has he slotted it? Or has he kicked it behind? Another goal, I believe, to Berlin. Not what the Munich Kangaroos want to see. So, what's his name?
13? No.
Number 13, Josh Bolly is his nickname. Chance for the Munich Kangaroos to reset here. The Berlin Crooks are getting away and starting to really take the lead in this contest. Kevin couldn't quite get there for the... Oh, we have a drop ball from Jan. It is slippery out there. But Dale, who is absolutely everywhere as always, has got his head over the footy, body on the line. Straight into the hands of number 21, who puts it onto the boot, and Bolly's taken another mark right in front of the goals. This is starting to get a bit challenging for the Kangaroos to come back from, but they have done it before, and let's hope they can do it again.
We have several goals for
And that's another goal. 6 points to Berlin.
Which number?
Same guy.
13. 13, Bolly.
Bolly, yeah.
This is Munich, yeah, and this is Munich. Like, I'm just keeping it as the goals. Otherwise, I'm going to be afraid. So, like, sorry, this is this.
Let's see what we have in store from this ball up. Seems to be that the ruck knows how exactly where Berlin is, and they're doing some beautiful plays. So Munich is having to play very defensively out of the tap. It is ruck after ruck after ruck today here in Munich.
Yeah.
Number 21, very fast pace there. Vele's on the chase, but Bolle is everywhere. Brett wants to get the ball into the foot, but he's sling tackled. We got Berlin there with a couple of Munich players with their heads over the footy. The big tap from Brett to Bolle. And here we go. We got Munich finally managing to get a bit of space, but it is Berlin absolutely everywhere. Harry wants to make a tackle, but he gets it into the hands of Woodsy, who is desperate to kick some goals today. That man knows where the goals are, and he wants the ball. Jan manages to escape through 3 players and kick it right in the direction of the goals, and it has dribbled through, has it, for a goal?
I don't know what that was. No, nothing.
All right, take it back. That wasn't a goal, unfortunately, so it's back to a ruck. Munich needs to really take advantage of this ball. We got 2-on-1 and Dale's dropped the ball. Nope, sorry, he got it out, which is extremely impressive. We've got a bit of cramping here from this gentleman at the front with the lovely tattoos and ginger hair. Number 1, who's that? Ben. Benny boy. Tackled without the football, but umpire didn't see it. All right. Dunks makes a big kick. Woodsy wants it. It's a tough contest. It's 2-on-2. Who's going to get there first? Can Woodsy get his foot on the ball? He can. And it's finally a great kick to Munich. Woodsy, big goal. This guy's been playing AFL for God knows how long, and he loves kicking goals. All right, some elegant ball throwing from Kat. She doesn't want the players behind her. She wants to have space to run back. Again, Berlin's able to get the tap out, but Dale, he's got his head over the footy. A lot of whistles being blown today. It's tough to try and get some free playing footy happening. Harry is back from a period of time in Australia, and he wants the ball. Bolle against Brett is the toughest contest I think we can see today, but Brett, I think that was a very high tackle from Brett, if I'm honest. Yeah.
It was Dale holding him.
See? It was like...
Sorry.
Purple Sherbet, yay, come on the ruse, you can do it. I agree, I'm with you, Purple Sherbet. Love that name.
Commentating's meant to be neutral.
Oh, commentating's neutral. I am just here for football today. Not here to support any team in particular, but unfortunately, I think was that another goal? Not unfortunately. We just had another goal from Berlin. Number 14, Westy. Anna Zoe, I love your little emojis there, the little celebratory birthday ones. I think it's a birthday emoji. Is it someone's birthday today that you're celebrating, or? All right, balls up, heading in the direction of the Berlin Crocs goal. Not what Munich Kangaroos want. 25 is off. That's Carl. And what is happening? It is messy out there today, everybody. It's going to be the Munich Kangaroos kick in from Jan. We have a lot of Jans on the Munich Kangaroos, and this one we know is young Jan. Oh, into the hands of Doug. He drops it, but that doesn't matter because we had Jordan ready to pick up the crumbs. A lovely tackle from Phil and from Reg, our rugby player, who's learning the art of Australian football, and I think he's choosing AFL over rugby these days. Good decision. In fact, has he injured someone? Oh, we might stop the clock here. Never like to see anyone getting injured, but hopefully he's okay. He's slow to get up, but he looks like he's okay. With 4 seconds left, we're calling that as the end of the quarter. Yeah. All right, so calling that halftime, but everyone's shaking hands, so I think that means that it's actually the end of the match. End of the official part of this match, everybody. So we had 64 points to Berlin against 20 points to Munich Kangaroos. What we're going to see in this second half of football is not going to count towards AFL Germany's scores. It's going to be a casual match, but rest assured, nothing will be casual about it. Munich will be coming out with a lot of aggression, I'm guessing, after that loss. And Berlin, they've got their pride on the line to just probably try and win again. So we look forward to having you all back. We've got 16 followers and listeners today, so we hope that you're all going to be tuning back in a short period of time, and we will have another beautiful half of Australian football here in Munich. Thanks, everyone. All right, everybody, welcome back. We're about to get started with this new match, but we got Maxi on the camera. Maxi, tell us what it means to you to be a part of AFL here in Germany.
It's unusual.
I just realized they can't hear you probably, can they? Yeah. Maxi, what does it mean to be a part of AFL Germany?
Well, it's unusual. You play a sport that nobody knows around here, and something special. And if somebody asks, you have to begin from the beginning, the most basic things. And but it's a great sport. Has it all in between basketball, rugby, and soccer. So let's go to the game.
All right, thanks, Maxi. Maxi normally plays for AFL Germany too, but I believe he has an injury at the moment, unfortunately. So he's helping out with the umpiring, with the goals. Here we go. Let's get ready for another epic match of football. What can Munich bring to this second half?
Second half, yeah.
Okay, so only the first half of this game is going to be counted to AFL Germany. This second half, nothing to lose. So what are the boys going to bring? Let's see if Munich can outperform Berlin in this second half of footy. We've got play on the other side, quite far away from the camera, so it's a little bit hard to see what's going on. But we got Berlin crawling around, trying to get a clean possession. And I think it's going to be out and umpire's ball. Kevin, all the way from Canada, up against Berlin in the ruck. But Dale manages to get the ball onto his foot. Foot? Not even a German pronunciation. Callum is off, and he is fast at pace. And he kicks an absolutely gorgeous goal there on the run. Berlin didn't even know what to do. They didn't see it coming. It was so goddamn fast. Neutral commentary, as always, from here in Munich. Fantastic kick from Callum. Angela's a big Crocs fan, so it's good to see you still there and following along, Angela. Crocs don't need quite as help as the Munich Kangaroos do today. A big tackle from Berlin. They are everywhere. They're hot. They're not leaving the Munich Kangaroos any space. Purple Sherbet, he loves Callum. Or is Purple Sherbet a girl? Let us know. Purple's my favorite color, so I'm with you. Sherbet, very sweet though. Don't feel great about it. Unfortunately, we've got it back into the hands of Berlin, who are kicking it down the left-hand side of the pitch today. Big ball, eh? Oh, Phil was trying to take it on there, but unfortunately, it's going to be umpire's ball. Or is it a free kick? Bit hard to tell. No, umpire's ball. It's going to be ball up.
Really sticky. Just cover my earring.
Seem to have lost my piece of paper with everyone's names on it, so we're going to be a little bit lacking in names in this next half. Okay. Berlin number 5, Mark Shalou gets a clean kick away into this. Oh, ball still in. Can he kick it on the boot? Unfortunately, I think he's managed to make the kick into the middle. Vele's taken clean possession. Our lovely rugby player. He wants to take everybody on, but he has, on that occasion, dropped the footy. Didn't quite get rid of it. Oh, Purple Sherbet is Callum's mum. Hello, Purple Sherbet. We love you. We're very happy to have you tuning in. Thanks for all your support. And we're very, very stoked to have Callum representing the Munich Kangaroos here today. Another goal to Berlin, and it's going to be umpire's ball back in the middle. It's going to be tough for the Munich Kangaroos to keep their chins up and keep showing up for this second half, but let's hope they've got it in them. We've got young Jan in the ruck. Never seen him in the ruck before, but nice to see something different. Might as well give it a go. A very high tackle, unfortunately, from Ty. On that occasion, I won't say whose boyfriend he is. A beautiful kick from Berlin with very good pace and a fantastic mark from Bolly. He's going to take his sweet time today. It's a straight looking kick and it's right through the middle. Our goal umpire Maxi, who was just interviewed, has confirmed that is another goal to Berlin. Anna Zoe, go Callum. Thank you, Anna Zoe. Or is it Anne Zoe? Good question from me, actually. Let us know, Anna Zoe / Anne Zoe. We've got the ball up and young Jan trying to get his way through in the ruck there. Dale wants to make the tackle. Oh, it's a big one. Young Jan's trying to rip his arm out and he managed to get away, the Berlin Croc. Was it a legal tackle? Yes, it was. So we've got dropping the ball and it is Munich Kangaroos free kick. Oh, that sounded bad, but it seems to be okay. We have out there today beef stew all the way from Tassie in number 17 for Munich Kangaroos. Oh, and I think Andy might have hurt his hamstring on that instance. Quite confusing because we now have the Irishman Andy playing in the Munich Kangaroos gear. So we've had a little transition from a Berlin player to a Munich Kangaroo back where he belongs. It's going to be the Berlin kick in from the back of the pitch. And a very tight contest. Couldn't take the mark, Berlin, but he's back again, number 5, Mark. And gosh, he is very efficient with the football. Into the hands of Bolle. Nearly a push in the back from Duncan, but umpire didn't call it. Felix is trying to get his head over the footy and he wants to get it. He wants to get it out, but I think it's going to be an umpire's ball up. Bolly looks like he might have a bit of a knock to the back of the head. Hopefully those dreadlocks protected the brains. Hopefully. Angela Liddell can't wait to be in Stuttgart for the grand final. Good on you, Angela. If they make the grand final. It's tough. We don't know. Still semis, but I appreciate your excitement. All right, straight back into the hands of Berlin. They are playing clean possession football. Jasper wants to get the pressure on, and he does. Is he going to make a clean hand pass? He puts it into the hands of Beef Stew, our Tasmanian player. With a name like Beef Stew, who knows what he can do? Stirs the pot, I say. All right, here we go. Who is over the footy? It's Harry. He is not sure. He looks a bit dazed and confused, but the young Irishman, maybe young isn't the right word, but the wee Irishman is doing a great tackle and he's got the free kick. No, he hasn't. Cat's saying, my ball, umpire's ball. Okay. Who is going to be in the ruck? We've got young Jan again rucking. It's a unique choice. No one would have seen that coming if you were playing along at home. But he's done a beautiful tap down into the hands of the wee Irishman. Oh, he's kept his head over the footy there, Ty, which is exactly how you want to play the game, but can be a little bit dangerous for the old Kopf. Jan's going for the second tap, but number 30, what's happening? Umpire's ball, I believe. A lot of stoppages today. Hopefully we can get a bit more free-flowing football at some point. Hard in this wet weather. Jasper, he normally is a bit of a master at judo. No, jiu-jitsu. So it's a unique thing to see him out here having a crack at AFL. He wants to just bring everyone to the ground and wrap them up. Jan, it's a sprint race, and I think you can't do that, Jan. But anyway, he knows he made a little mistake there, and good on him to give a little chest pat. As an apology. Very good gentleman, Jan is. The young Jan, German young Jan. Number 1, Ben is the Ginger's happy to take the free kick. From one Ginger to another, respect. Hello to all the Gingers out there playing along at home. We love you.
You Ginger, age.
All right, what is happening? Felix wants the ball, but as always, Ty wants it most. And good to see Luca out there in the Munich Kangaroos attire. That poor guy's often playing in for the other team, but he is a legend. Representing Munich Kangaroos today in number... we'll tell you in a second. I've got Felix and Duncan tackling Bolly. There he is, Luca, right in the middle of the camera day. He's pretty fresh to AFL. We love having him on board, and he's really enjoying his time with the Munich Kangaroos. Berlin seems to be getting it back down towards the goals again. I think the rains have just started, so it's going to get a little bit messy again. You might have thought things were getting clean. Not clean football today. This is messy football. Wet weather football is fun football. It's on the ground. It's slipping and sliding. Duncan's trying to kick a clean kick, and he does into the lovely hands of Dale, who is polished. He is a polished player. And he kicks it down the middle into, Andy! Andy couldn't quite get there. Berlin was a bit strong today in that instance, but Andy's there again. That man knows what a second effort is. Dale, he's back on the sprint, but we've got Dunks against Bolle. Dunks is there first, and he's kicking it down the right-hand side of the pitch. Long way from the cameras, but thanks to this beautiful new camera, we can see it all. Perfect footage. Look at that. Gorgeous. Another ball up with Young taking a great leap, almost climbing onto the back of that player. Oh, borderline kicking in danger there from the Munich Kangaroos, but missed by our umpire. What's it going to be? Have a guess. Ball up. Good punch out into a contest. Ties there into the hands of Dale, who's kicking it down in the direction of the goals. But number 11 from Berlin's there. Couldn't take a clean position, but can make a beautiful kick. It's been dropped, but Berlin's back on the ball, and it's a lovely hand pass. Bolle wants it again, but Dunks is there on defence, and he breaks free of a tackle, and it's coming down this side of the pitch into the hands of Harry, all the way, I believe, from Western Australia. Berlin is slipping and sliding, and Dale, he wants it. He knows that this ball is his. He's ready to kick some goals. Phil has picked up a clean ball, but unfortunately kicked it straight into the hands of number 44. Berlin is just playing with us here, not us, with the Munich Kangaroos, sorry. Almost a lovely mark from number 39. Vele, he is rugbying all around at this point. Ties back, and it's a big kick down. Can we make a clean possession? No. Berlin is everywhere. Oh, Harry is trying to turn around like a ballerina. It's a gorgeous tackle. Berlin gets rid of it just in time. And we've got kicking in danger, I'm afraid, from Jordan or Callum. Callum.
That's Callum.
Yeah, kicking in danger from Callum. Thank you, everyone. Oh, nice tackle! Harry is on fire with his tackling today, and he wants to make another tackle too. Umpire's call. They're bringing it back. It's Berlin taking their time to kick the football back. All right, so it's going to be Munich's ball. What can they do with it? Can they make a conversion? Can they kick a goal? They're looking for another 6 points on that scoreboard so we can try and bring it up. Oh, Harry didn't quite take it. Berlin looks like they might have had a heavy contest there. We've got a player down, but he's gingerly getting back up again. Hopefully no major injuries. No, he's okay. Some pretty tough cookies out there today. This game is not for the faint of heart. Back in the ruck is Kevin, who's going to try and take a big leap. What do we got here? We got a nice scrum happening. Dale, oh my, was it a high tackle? He bloody leapt all over for it. Yep, umpire's called high tackle on this occasion. Berlin's going to play it down the middle and make a switch. They're going long. Vele, he's on the chase. Ball's out, and it's going to be umpire's ball. The rain has started again, so sloppy football time. Straight onto the boot for number 99, Vinny. He's doing a great job in the ruck for Berlin. I think that could have been a throw from Vele. He wanted to get his hand to it. He's trying to debate with the umpire, but umpire's call is throw. Just want to take a moment to acknowledge Eddie, who you can see lying down in the background. Hopefully our camera woman is going to do a little zoom. Eddie is a fantastic photographer. You just wait and see what photos we produce. Well, photos he produces, sorry. And you'll be blown away by the quality of them. Basically could be a photographer for the AFL. He's that talented. That is another goal from quite some distance to Berlin. For Berlin, sorry. I believe that was Maggie who might have kicked that one. Very impressive stuff. And it seems on this occasion that Berlin is really starting to take this game away. Let's see if Munich can pull through with the goods as we're coming into the end of this quarter. Another win in the tap out from Vinny in playing for Berlin in the ruck. Benny's got the pace, but unfortunately he's overrun it on that occasion. Number 17, Jack, has done the little tap out. It's going to be umpire's throw up. Number 99 again, Vinny, he is hot. We've got Dunks here with the support of Vele. What's he going to do? He's going to do a little hand pass over the top. Vele is going to pop it on the boot and do the switch down the middle, which gets pumped out by Woodsy. Ooh! Couple of Berlin Crocs here are fast. And a great tackle. Felix had to get out of the way to avoid any high contact. All right, here we go. Munich is off. Unfortunately, Woodsy let it go. Dribble straight through his legs, but Munich is tapping it around. Nothing clean out here today at this point in time, but that's okay. It's entertaining football. Berlin is making some clean possessions. A kick straight into the middle that Benny Boy is trying to stop, but he smacks it down onto the boot, and number 17, Jack, has kicked a goal for Berlin. The boys on the sideline there for Munich looking a little bit defeated. Hopefully they can lift their chins up and keep showing up for this last few minutes of the third quarter, because there's a whole other quarter to go. Thinking everyone's starting to get a little bit excited about the after party, maybe a few beers, non-alcoholic beers, whatever suits. Spätzi, the old German combination of Coke and Fanta. Who would have thought? Wild. Here he is. Time at his boyfriend. He's kicked a soccer off the ground. It's dribbling through. And he kicks a goal. Woo! What an... Sorry, I'm not biased, but that was a great goal from Ty. Maddie's boyfriend. Maddie is screaming on the sidelines. Everyone can hear her from all around Munich. She's so excited. Ty, they're very humble, looking very calm about the whole thing. He's just ready to play on because he knows he wants to kick more. Very nice kick out of the centre there. And that will be time. 3 quarters of football done, 1 quarter to go. Hang in there, 13 concurrent viewers. We love you. We would love to hear some more chat from you in this 4th quarter. So please tune in and we'll be back in just a few minutes. Thanks, everyone. All right, everybody, welcome back. We got one more quarter of football. We've had a change in umpire. We've now got a young German,
Sorry, what's up?
our umpire who's just come on is young Jan. Thank you very much for the clarification. Kat, we're very grateful for the work that she did in that second and third quarter. And we're off for this final quarter. Huge tackle from Jordan. Thank you. Sorry, Jordan. Duncan takes a big punch and slide. We're going to have to ask for some of our favorite fans to get out of the way of the camera. Even though we love having that beautiful hair, we just can't have it on screen. Thank you very much. There we go with the ball up. That's going to be another ball up. Okay. For those playing along at home, just to give an update on our umpire, Brett, unfortunately, he has popped his calf. He even heard the pop. That is not a sound anybody wants to hear. So we're a little bit devastated in the commentary box today. Our Munich Kangaroos fans are all a bit unhappy about that. Hopefully, speedy recovery for Brett, but likely looking at about 4 to 6 weeks of recovery. Oh, that was a big bump on Phil. He wasn't quite ready for it. Would have liked to have seen Phil leading the bump, but instead he was on the receiving end of that one. Young Jan with the ball up. Not a great position in the ruck there from our dear Canadian Kevin. We've got a behind 1 point to Berlin, so it's going to be Munich's kick in. So we've got Woodsy, who is the coach of the Eagles, the German national team, kicking it in. Oh, I would have called that a mark. Thank you, umpire. What? Sorry, again, not biased commentary, but was called a mark. He's going to kick it in the hands. Unfortunately, it's a drop ball from Jordan, but Andy's getting tackled without the football, which is actually illegal. But anyway, umpire didn't see it, so we're going to play on, and it's going to be the umpire's ball up. Great leap in the ruck there from both players. Berlin, number 14, very fast. He is everywhere, Westy. I think his name's Westy. Woodsy is trying to get his head with the football. He does a little cheeky tap out from through his legs. Very magical play. And are the boys going to tackle him? Yes, they will. No doubt Munich Kangaroos happy to have the ball in this end for a change. Kevin tries to go up for the leaf. Both players have missed it in the ruck. And number 5, he is everywhere. That's Mark, very fast-paced player, handing it off down the wing into the hands of another Berlin Croc player who's number 17, Jack, trying to get a clean possession. Unfortunately, it's dribbled along the ground. Very quick hands into number 99, who's sliding onto it, and Munich's trying to get a little hand pass out. Phil's dropped the ball. They're playing in a swimming pool out there. Kevin, he's all over the shop. Oh, what a bump from Harry. Unfortunately, Munich has kicked it back into the hands of Berlin, and that dude is bloody everywhere. Harry trying to make a nice tackle there on Garrett, I believe his name is. Could be Jarrett, could be Garrett, unclear. Here he goes again, Mark. He's trying to kick a goal. I think we're going to be calling that a behind today. And as you can see, absolutely pouring. And again, we've got the father-son duo on the camera. They love to be on camera, these blokes. Langley and Colin. Yeah, there we go. Big shout out to Langley and Colin, father and son, big AFL fans. Woodsy's back in the doing that fullback position. Normally he likes to be up where the goals are, but I suppose he wants to really influence the defensive play. He's kicked it almost down the middle to he wanted Andy, but number 25's kicked it. We got two Munich Kangaroos. Can they make clean possession? No, it is up and back. It's like tennis here today. Woodsy couldn't quite get the ball. Callum tried to make the clean possession and he's off again, Callum. Lovely long kick from one friend to another, but unfortunately, oh, no. I think we're going to have ball up. No, it's play on. We like play on. We love a bit of play on over here. Fast-paced footy, but no, I think it's going to be called high contact. Berlin doing a bit of kick to kick. Oh, look at that slide. They're having fun. Young Yan, our umpire, giving it a crack today. It's going to be another ball up. Kevin, our Canadian, is in there representing the Munich Kangaroos. But Berlin manages to get it out of the tap every time. Very, very tough contest. Oof. Woodsy just wanted to boulder him down on that occasion. Bit of frustration potentially that they just can't quite impact the scoreline. It's a foot race here in the middle. Benny does a nice tap to the wee Irishman Andy, but unfortunately couldn't get there. Berlin player number 5, Mark, has done an excellent play. Great mark. He's going to line up and try and kick another goal, bringing it up to 96, but he plays unselfishly and kicks it into the hands of Carl. I think it's Carl, is it? Or number 20? Oh, sorry, Ole, number 26. Ole's not taking too much time. He wants to kick goals. Unfortunately, on this occasion, he might have kicked it out on the full, or did he kick it behind? I think out on the full. No, sorry, my apologies. That'll be 1 point to Berlin. And back to Woodsy, who's kicking it out and trying. Oh, unfortunately, he's kicked it straight into the hands of Westy from Berlin. Just as the rain really starts coming down. Purple Sherbet, love your positive attitude. Go Roos, this is your quarter. You got this. Really appreciate that from you. We need all that. They need all the help they can get out there today. It's a very tough game of football. Berlin is hot, hot, hot. And that's another goal to Westy, who's really showed up today with his best performance. All right, what's going to happen on this ball up? 2 very big jumps. Woodsy's got the sprint, but on this occasion, Berlin is there again. Oof, very impressive, Berlin. They just seem to know where each other are. And a nice tackle there from Luca, one of our youngest Munich Kangaroo players. Big punch down from Woodsy, just trying to clear it out and make some space. With 10 more minutes to go, just over, sorry. Very curious to see what Munich can do, or will Berlin just get away and absolutely add those points to the scoreboard? I know Munich is going to want to come back and play as hard as they possibly can. There's a big bounce off the chest there. And we got some giggles. That's what we like to see. Someone is having a good time. Bit of humility. We can't be perfect all the time in this game. Maddie, the girlfriend, is having a nice chuckle too. That's what we like to see. All right, we've got a free kick. We had some high contact there against Westy for Berlin, who's done a very nice clean kick over to 28, who unfortunately couldn't take the mark. Number 28 is Ricky for Berlin. Almost a drop there from Berlin. Callum's got the free kick. Let's see what the Munich Kangaroos can bring from this little set of play. A huge kick down. Woodsy's on the run. He's going to want to tackle, but yeah, Lucas makes the mark. Fantastic. What's going to happen here? I don't know if he has the distance on him, but it'll be very curious to see if he can slot this one through. No, instead he does a nice little hand pass, but we're going to need to... Oh, unfortunately not the best set of play there from Munich. A bit of a wasted opportunity, but no doubt they're going to put their heads down, bums up, and try and get this ball back. All right, Woodsy's back in there, but Berlin is so efficient with their hand passes. Very clean. It's back down in the end of the Berlin Crocodiles, but we've got two Munich Kangaroos adding extra pressure. Duncan wants the free kick. He's not getting it. Jan's going to throw it back up again.
Vanessa Ambrosie's playing. Absolutely everywhere.
Oh, great job. That's a throw, if I've ever seen one. No? Okay. Listening to a little bit of Vanessa Amorosi on the sidelines today. Not complaining. We've got a singer in the midst. If you want to hear some of Munich's best voices, I'm just going to tune into Marlena. Here we go.
Yeah, yeah. And everybody, absolutely everybody. Was that a goal?
You heard it here first. Marlena, one of Munich's best singers. Tickets are pretty expensive, but highly recommend coming on down to one of her next performances. All right, we've got Dunks back in the fullback, who's doing a nice big kick into the hands of Ty. And on this occasion, he absolutely marks it like a professional. Unfortunately, the kick didn't quite land in the hands of the Munich Kangaroos. So it's back in the middle of the pitch. Berlin's on the hand passes on the 1-2. And a nice kick down to number 17, but it's going to be umpire's ball.
When we're about to finish. It'll be nice for the future.
All right. Callum's off again. It's finally down into the quarter of the Munich Kangaroos. Benny Boy's on the sprint, but unfortunately he's tripped over his own feet. Big tackle. Absolute annihilation from the two boys. What a team event that is. Andy and Callum taking down the Berlin Croc. Sorry. Andy and Benny, my apologies. Benny Boy's got the kick. Look at that mullet. It might be getting in the way with the rain. Hopefully it doesn't get into his eyes. Does he slot it? And he does! A big celebration from Munich. It's been a while since they've popped a 6-0 on the scoreboard, but this one was worth celebrating. That tackle was absolutely gorgeous. With just under 6 minutes to go, this contest is there's quite a big gap in the scoreboard between the two teams. 38 points to Munich and 98 to Berlin. But nonetheless, let's hope we can see that score getting a little bit closer in these last few minutes. Maybe even a nice few goals from Munich to tie this off. Big shout out to Berlin, who's made the Berlin Crocs, who have made the journey down to Munich today in the rain, in the absolutely pouring rain, to show up and perform as beautifully as they have.
Oh, I thought that the umpires like what's very German.
Berlin again with the footy, with some clean possession. It's coming down the middle of the pitch, and Duncan wants to make a huge tackle, wrapped him up. Is it a free kick? It's
I think it was a high tackle.
unlucky on that occasion. Could have been the height differential that led to that being a high tackle. Slipping out there. Let's see what Kevin can do up against Ole in the ruck. It's a big, tight contest. Woodsy couldn't take the clean possession on that occasion. And number 1, Ben, has tried to kick it in the direction of the goals. It's going to be a throw in, I believe. It's ball up, but we do have the backs of number 17, 30 and 99 a little bit in the way of play. Nice kick on the right boot there. Bit of a banana almost. We've got Luca up against number 44, Constantine, who's an Eagles player actually. He's not going to be impressed that he's given away a free kick, and yeah, big shout out to him, Constantine, who represents Germany in AFL. Always a huge achievement. We have a few players out there on both sides today who represent Germany. Vele up in the forward pocket. What can he produce here? He's tapped it back in and tried to keep it in play. Couldn't quite on this occasion. All of these Munich Kangaroos on the bench are probably dying to get back out there. But with only a few minutes to go, I think they're going to be warming the sidelines. Oh, we nearly took the specky, but instead we got Dunks taking a nice hand pass, and unfortunately a drop ball there from Callum, but very wet, into the hands of Luca. And unfortunately, Berlin makes you pay if you drop the footy. They are everywhere. Oh, Phil couldn't also take the marks, and he's been bumped off, but he's held his feet, which is very impressive. What's Reg going to do, our rugby player? He does a nice job to kick it on the boot. Woodsy has tapped it forward, but there are 3 Berlin Crocodiles ready to munch it up. That is not the sound of a crocodile.
On crack.
Crocodiles on crack, exactly. Reg is coming off. Thanks, Reg, for your performance. Clean tap from Berlin straight into the hands of Mark. Their rucking today has been something to be admired, that's for sure. Where is this ball going? It's going for a behind. Another point to Berlin. Lovely mark. Very lovely mark from Jordan. And he's tripped over his own feet. And Berlin makes you pay. Look at this. They're going straight down the middle as the sun is almost coming out. Number 11, Sam. He wants the footy, but there's 2 Munich Kangaroos who are all over him like a rash. It's going to be a free kick to Berlin. They are aiming to get that score over 100 with only 40 seconds to go. Berlin may hit 100 points. And Siren is just about to go, and on this occasion, he has kicked a goal. Was it a goal? It's the suspense is killing me. It was a behind. So we do have Berlin on 100 points and Munich on 38. That is time. Thank you so much to everybody who tuned in today. A really beautiful performance from Berlin, who managed to hit 100 points just in the last second of that match. Munich is going to be impressed with their performance, but undoubtedly a little bit disappointed that they couldn't quite put the points on the scoreboard. But yeah, really greatly appreciate everyone who tuned in. Hope you've enjoyed this wonderful match of AFL here in Munich. Thanks so much, everyone.
They have 2 goals.